Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another WWE Mayhem video. In this video, we're going to be doing the Mayhem United insane difficulty if my iPad stops clicking on the wrong things. Now, in the Superstar difficulty, you can get 3 of the level up cases. You can also get a tier 3 rank up loot case. So it's very important that you 100% this event, whether you need tier 3 basic or not. And let's face it, everybody needs tier 3 basic to level up 3 stars to rank 4 and 4 stars to rank 2, 3, and I don't think 4. I think 4 is tier 4 basic, but you also get some keys for that as well. And the insane difficulty, you get tier 4 class low and tier 4 class high. Now these are rewards that you can get out of Alliance as well, but 3,600 keys is basically 1/5, I believe. Yeah, 1/5 of a tier 4 class weight. And you need 3 of them to take a 4-star up to rank 5. So these keys are going to be very valuable. And you also get about 2,500 tier 4 basic, which is pretty good. So it's definitely worth doing insane difficulty. Now, as you guys will notice, we have the same team setup that we've been using quite a while. And in my opinion, it's pretty busted. It does simplify the difficulties. I'm pretty sure I can't use this with Evolution, but we'll see if we can make a team work. So less opponent parry chance, block chance is critical for winning these fights. I'm not sure why my touch is acting all wonky. So it said 16 matches, looks like 3 pathways altogether. So we are going to do the female pathway first so we can take Charlotte Flair out. And Randy Orton has a class advantage against Rusev, who is a powerhouse. So I just got done eating lasagna. I just got out of work. It's about 11:15 in the evening as I'm recording this. We're going to wipe out the entire insane difficulty. And we're going to try the Evolution event. Hopefully we can do some work on it. And from out of nowhere, a fucking RKO to the face. Rusev is in danger. And right away our opening contest results in a dub. If you want to see a different type of stream, we also played some Jeopardy last night on the second channel, so be sure to check that out. Next up, we have Dolph Ziggler. We're out of energy, so we're going to recharge, and we do have a class advantage with Xavier Woods. I do find that Technician kind of works pretty well with High Flyer, because it kind of covers the other's weaknesses. Oh, he got the 2 bars. That sucks. That's going to do a lot of damage. He barely hit 2 bars right when we did, so Xavier Woods takes a big shot. Luckily, we don't have to fight too many males on the bottom pathway, so we can recover. Unfortunately, we have a weakness, so I'm not going to use a super move yet. Xavier Woods does have a really good one with exhaustion, so there it goes. We're going to use it right now on Dolph Ziggler. It's not going to be enough for a pin, I don't believe. Yep, barely missed it. And his super move triggers exhaustion. However, the steel counteracts that. So that was pretty cool. He's at 0. We're going to give him the loss in the woods and put him away. It's for 29.65. I don't have Xavier Woods maxed out. He's only ranked 3. So he has a lot left to go. You get the bulk of your stats between rank 3 and 5. 1 to 3, you barely get anything. And my Ted DiBiase is almost ready to get maxed out. I think another day or 2 worth of grinding these regular events, and we should have it. Now, these tier 4 cases, in my opinion, underwhelming. The reason I say that is because you can get tier 1 basic out of them, which are absolutely useless. And I think the best way to fix that, give us tier 4 shards. Everybody can use tier 4 shards, and up the cash, up the shakes, because currently tier 3 is better than tier 4. But that's just an observation. Hopefully they figure out something to change it, but right now tier 4 is just god-awful horrible. So Alexa Bliss does have the class advantage against Charlotte Flair, but we're going to go off the Super Buster and hope that's enough to put her to 0.
This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good.
Yes, it is. But can we get the pin?
Heat of the wrath from a mighty woman.
Alexa Bliss is going to go down for the 3 count.
Well, that's the 3 count. It's a pin.
As my Alexa is not sure. Alexa, who is the Iron Sheik?
Better known by his real name, the Iron Sheik, is an Iranian-American former professional wrestler, amateur wrestler, and actor. Vaziri is the first and only reigning world champion in WWE history, having won the WWF World Heavyweight Championship in 1983. Coming after reigning in hostage crisis, the Iron Sheik is considered to be one of the greatest heroes of all time.
There you have it.
There's the bell.
Alright, so Charlotte Flair going up against Ruby Riott. So we cannot use a move as she has Vigilant up. Now would be a good time for the opponent to throw a special because can't reverse it. That is super annoying. I don't remember Ruby Riott having so much Vigilance. Let's get that off and make sure she doesn't throw a special move.
Winding up for her finisher.
It's pretty good if so. Vigilant is a really good thing to have. Ruby Riott's going to go to 0.
That was absolutely incredible.
She is humping. And she is going to be able to kick out once. But she's injured. I'm going to get the natural selection and put her away.
She's not going to. Is she? Natural selection. This is the move that makes her famous. Oh, she's in trouble.
Do Trey. Get the hell out of
An
here.
incredible battle.
So I do like the fact that you get 200 event keys from Insane difficulty, and each difficulty they figure about 40 cash a match. So not too bad. It is an improvement from the 120 and the like 100 event cases I think you get from completing Superstar. So I'm glad that they're being a little more generous with the event keys.
Oh, the claws are out.
4
there.
energy is a lot.
Oh my goodness.
Especially when they give you no gold. Their logic is you pay gold to get tier 4 class keys, and you know what, for tier 4, you're always going to need it. Even when 5 stars come out, you're going to need tier 4 class like crazy. So that's why I'm going to always do these events when I see them. Yes, it's a gold loss.
Oh, baby.
You know what? If my gold runs out, well, maybe I'll give Lions Game some money for making this game.
Oh, she just slapped the taste out of her mouth. Oh, this is it.
We'll have to see.
Well, it was just too much for her to handle.
I would like to see the gold kind of offset that you get from the sampler, because at this current time, normal difficulty is not really even gaining gold. If you're just clearing the event and doing all the other events, the sampler is pretty useless, honestly, because it costs 40 energy to complete it, and you only get 20 gold for completing the second difficulty of sampler. So, yes, it is free gold, but this day and age, are you really only doing one event? No. That's where I feel they need to look at the loot just a little bit better.
We know what's coming.
I mean, if you're clearing all these events, you have to figure, like, just doing a full clear of these class events is 80 gold. And that's for a level 70. You're going to spend about 80 gold to complete one of these events. So, to make it fair, you give 30 gold for completing a path and 50 gold for completing the whole thing. And now it doesn't feel like a gold loss. Like, one of the things that I know turned Reliance Games away was when 1-3 was giving gold like crazy. Which I agree, it shouldn't have been like that. But there's a lot of people that took advantage of it and farmed thousands upon thousands of gold. And they made no money off versus. I'm actually surprised that Versus didn't go as high as I thought it would. So I guess the whales farmed as much as usual, and the casuals didn't really farm extra. For the Iron Sheik, so didn't really change a whole lot. I thought it would change more because you need a 3-star for the event, but honestly, I thought top 20 for that event is just such a cash grab. I'm hoping that they add these characters from this event into the Legendary and the other case, because I feel it just makes more sense. That way they're more accessible.
Oh no!
And it doesn't feel like a big chore.
He just unloaded on him. Oh, he's in trouble.
But we'll have to see. I feel bad for Jeremy Bowman, who I think spent $100 and didn't even get an Iron Sheik. I feel that these featured cases are rigged, and I have data to back it up for the Lita opening. But it was beta testing, so we can't actually show it. Okay, so here's Tier 4 cases. I guarantee you there's going to be a Tier 1 basic weight. There's going to be a ridiculously low amount of cash and like 225 protein shakes in a Tier 4 case. No, okay, but in a Tier 4 case, you should be getting the 2,000 shakes. The cash is low, $750. I feel it should be like a couple thousand. Like 2,000 to 4,000 cash in one of these. The 2,000 to 4,000 shakes. And Tier 4 basic key fragments. I think that's fair rewards. How do you guys feel on that? I mean, don't judge me. That's just how I feel. So we have 2 more paths for Insane. Let's take out Charlotte Flair since we're not going to need a female for Superstar difficulty. We're going to put in Ted DiBiase and have a little fun. Just to troll you guys. Alright, so we got Rusev. Let's get the $1 Million Man in. Have you guys managed to pull a Ted DiBiase yet? Do you have a 3-star? Do you have a 4-star? What version of Ted DiBiase do you guys have? Let's get off the $1 Million Dream and heal back to full.
Tighter than a bark on a log.
It's not going to be enough to take him down, but we're doing some good damage to him. Over 2,000. 2255. He's stunned and injured. Let's get off a charge before the stun goes away so he can't reverse it. And send him to 0. That way if he wants to kick out,
that'll leave a mark.
no. And DiBiase guarantees a heal at rank 5, which is really powerful. Now, you can use the Showman Synergy, but I'm not really sold on it. There might be a better synergy to use, like buff duration lasts longer maybe, that you could get some more use of. I'll have to do some more testing on it when I do my gameplay video. But at first glance, I'm not super impressed with, you know, the Showman Synergy. It does work, but I feel there's other synergies you can do. You can do like Icon Synergy for damage. You can do all kinds of other stuff. Let's get off the dirty tricks and hit Dolph Ziggler in the dick. Now, one thing I did notice is that stuns, especially off like negative effects, do not work. And I've also found secondary effects from people to not really work. So exhaustion again is getting countered by the steal. We got the diving back elbow, flop some money, and kick Dolph Ziggler's ass. That elbow hits for 1923.
That'll be heard all around the world. I have seen it all tonight.
And like Rusev, Dolph Ziggler goes down. So DiBiase has a submission in his 2. He also has a submission in one of his special 1 moves. A figure 4 leg lock. Not as sexy as Flair's, but it gets the job done. So now we're going to go to the middle path with Oldberg. We'll do Sami Zayn next. I cannot wait to get the last 13 levels on Ted DiBiase. He's shaping up to be a pretty fun character.
Ready and raring to go.
I like him. I think this kit is pretty well done. Strike attacks do more damage. You're always going to be doing strike attacks. So it's definitely good to have.
Spectacular.
Goldberg is going to get hit in the dick.
To the face.
You think we're ever going to see him in the WWE? Again, after that abysmal match that he had. Let's get off the diving back elbow.
He's going for a signature move. Bam! That'll be heard all around the world. I can't watch this. And it's all over.
And down goes Oldberg as we flaunt our money again. I think it would be interesting if they did kind of like they did with the Icons event, if they put title matches in tier 3 and 4. I thought that was pretty cool because it does take roughly about 30 minutes to complete. Actually, I think it takes about 20 minutes to complete 2 branches. It's roughly about a half hour to do the whole thing. But it'd just be a nice little bonus. Could have got the diving back elbow. We're going to hit Kane right in the dick.
Boom to the face.
I haven't had a momentum advantage really with DiBiase. So you might want to get a momentum gain. Synergy going. Weakness is pretty good. You have to figure 4 leg lock and put Kane away. No chance of kicking out to a submission. We can be special move vulnerable all you want. You're still going to tap and snap to the $1 Million Man. Alright, so we're going to get another tier 4 case. We have Goldust and Booker T. Those you guys remember in early 2000s. Really don't want to waste 3 energy. I'll waste 1. Wasting 3 energy feels bad. Always feels bad.
This is a dream match.
And so now we have Gold Dick and Booker T. And from out of nowhere, a fucking RKO to the face. Goldust is in trouble.
Taking him downtown.
He's going to want to tag out here. Probably will. Yes, he does.
Look at this.
So, the sucker is in the match. Alright, so we have a diving back elbow. Booker T is going to get hit in the dick.
Uh-oh. We know what's coming. To the face. This is the move that makes him famous.
Almost enough for a pin. Got another fatigue. Gold Dick is going to come in. Now we're going to get the tag outs when the opponent has like 1 to 2% less health than the other. Very annoying. I wish the threshold was slightly higher. We need to get to 3 bars so we can hit Gold Dick in the dick. Just like that.
I can't believe this is happening.
A sliver of health left.
Boom to the face. Oh,
It's the 3405, and Gold Dick is eliminated.
Good night.
I wish I knew what font Mayhem used, because I really like that font for their names. Alright, so next up we have AJ Styles. Now we are going to recharge. And here we're going to use Randy Orton. I think DiBiase does do slightly more damage, but it really doesn't matter. We have block and parry reduction, so the AI is going to play quite a bit stupider. And you can see AJ quickly got to 2.5 bars way before Orton did. We do have the rage. Let's get off the powerplex. AJ can't wipe us out from this position.
Oh no! No! No!
Not going to be enough for a pin. Pretty close with that critical hit. Both basically just wanted to do some extra damage. Nice critical hits there. So Orton only has a 1.03 crit damage modifier.
We know what's coming.
So that's why it was like 94 to 143.
Oh, no.
It's not a ridiculous amount.
No.
Some people have more crit damage.
Oh, someone's got to stop him. Good cover.
AJ Styles is going to go down for the 1, 2, 3.
He is not going anywhere.
Well, yeah, we could have used DiBiase and it probably would have been about the same thing, but whatever. It's good enough. I think we'll be okay. So now we got Cock Lesnar. We're going to break DiBiase back out.
We've waited a long time to see these two match up.
And so Cock Lesnar at 2 bars.
Such technique.
Cock Lesnar's going to get hit in the dick.
To the face. That'll be heard
It's
all
for
around the world.
47-40 with a critical hit.
Well, this is it. This is it.
Is that too fast? No, we can get the pin.
That's it. He's done.
Not too bad. I've seen worse. So we were able to handle that pretty well. And I believe we have 1 or 2 more matches in the middle pathway. Then we cleared the top pathway, and we got some nice rewards from that. So we're going to get 2 more tier 4 cases. And now we have Seth Rollins. Alrighty, Ted DiBiase versus Seth Rollins. That would be an interesting matchup.
Oh, will you listen to that crowd?
Let's get off the $1 million dream, considering Seth Rollins is actually beat down a little bit. So we can get him to a stun and pretty close to 0.
He is barely holding on.
26.89 on that. He's going to get injured and stunned. He did get the reversal off. We're a little bit slow on that charge. So we're going to take some damage here. Hits for 12.22.
Oh, it's poetry in motion.
There's the low health stun, so he has no chance of surviving this.
Heavens to Betsy. I love it. The crowd loves it. Oh, we all.
Yeah, I wonder how increasing the buff duration would be on the heel. That might be interesting too. Especially if you're taking damage after move. The only thing that kind of sucks about extra duration is you have a stun. So you probably want that effect to last as little as possible, but increase the value as much as you can. Alright, so 2 out of 3 pathways are done. And now we're going to go to the top pathway and clear this out. Yeah, there we go. Tier 1 basic. Why do we have Tier 1 basics in a Tier 4 case? That's got to be wrong. But I also don't feel we should be getting 225 shakes in that. I feel we should be getting 2,000 at the minimum. 750 is fine for Superstar. I think that's okay. I think the Tier 3 cases are pretty good. The Tier 4 definitely needs some work, though. So it's not going to take us 12 minutes to actually burn all of our energy. So we'll have to see how that goes. We got the $1 million dream on Rusev. I don't think it's enough to put him away, but we can put him in a prone position and get rid of him. $1 million dream is a devastating submission move that does a lot of damage. And that stun injure component is nice because you can go like that, and he should go to 0 and get pinned. And very easy to do. If you guys have some team suggestions, I'd like to hear them. If you want me to clear this event with only 2 stars, maybe we can try to challenge ourselves a little bit in the next one. I did not do the Showman event because I was really behind on everything because I ended up hanging out with Beth until like midnight. So unfortunately, I did not record the Showman Insane difficulty, but it's basically the same format as the other ones. It's not that big of a deal. But I did want to show off Mayhem United because that one is pretty important. We're going to hit Dolph Ziggler in the dick so he doesn't try to steal us. Because that is a pretty annoying effect. It's a good effect. But Dolph Ziggler not quite at 0. But it looks like a slower pin, so we're going to be able to get him. Yes, we do. I've gotten some comments on how do you tap so well. Practice. When you've played Injustice Gods Among Us for the better part of 5 years, you kind of learn how the mechanics work. Alright, so we're going to go top pathway with Sami Zayn. I'm going to use the $1 Million Man with a class disadvantage. So Sami Zayn's signature stun effect is also really powerful. Especially if he gets the haluva kick, I think it is. That also gains momentum. Oh, we're going to hit Sami Zayn right in the death. Hits for 21.79. He is exposed for not taking money in his mouth. So, we're going to throw it at this little peon. Tap and snap. You're done. Take my money and run. You broke son of a bitch. Alright. So yeah, having no problem with this insane difficulty so far. If you guys want to see a regular clear, I believe I did it in the Powerhouse one with a lot of my maxed out characters, and we handled that pretty well. We didn't have to heal. AI definitely plays a little bit better. So Zack Ryder does have a low 2 bar. And Zack Ryder's going to get hit in the dick.
To the face. That'll be heard all
Beautiful,
around
boys.
the world.
There's a little bit of weakness going on. And we got the diving back elbow on Zack Ryder. And bring out the money. 35 hit combo. Zack Ryder's going to go to 0. And get pinned. So far, so good. No problems at all. Alright, so we got 3 more fights. We have Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley, one of the alliances. I'm sure it'll be Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon soon. It should be interesting to see the new insane difficulty on Raw tomorrow.
And he makes the tag.
Hopefully they keep bringing the Raw keys out. We'll have to see what else is in store. Bobby Lashley's going to get hit in the dick.
That'll be heard all around the
Puts him
world.
down to about 2/5 of his health. He's going to tag out to Drew McIntyre.
Good decision to tag out.
Now we do have an advantage over him, so we're going to do more damage. Drew McIntyre is going to get hit in the dick.
Coming. To the face.
And it does put him to 0. And he's going to get pinned. How many of you guys are sick of seeing Shane McMahon on TV? Because I definitely am. I'm done with Shane McMahon. We need to just extract him from TV. So hopefully Undertaker buries Shane McMahon with a tombstone and it just writes him off TV because he does not need to be wrestling. I think they just need to stop that whole thing of Shane McMahon being in the best of the world and push him. How about push other guys? Like the best thing out of wrestling since post-WrestleMania is R-Truth. Argue that one. Why is he not in this game, by the way? R-Truth deserves to be in this game right now. The way he's been carrying the WWE in the last like 2 months with that 24/7 title, he needs to be coming up pretty soon in this game. There's a couple other people that need to be in this game. Hulk Hogan, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet. Make it happen. Maybe we need a tag team update where we have Heavy Machinery and the Authors of Pain, the Revival. There's a lot more characters we can get in the game. Who do you want to see bring the mayhem? Number 1 on my list is Hulk Hogan, for sure. We'll see if he's in Retro Madness, but don't hold your breath. I'd like to say no, because he's not in Universe, and that game has so many people. So I would highly bet against that. But we'll see.
This is a title match from the top rope. It's pandemonium in the ring. Oh, yes.
Let's get off the $1 million dream on Seth Rollins again.
Something has to give. Just how much pain can one man withstand? No chance.
So DBS is going to heal up. This time we do get the stun charge off. That's going to put him to 0. So next up we have the low health stun. And we're going to have to use it.
This time.
Seth Rollins is going to get hit in the
We know
dick.
what's coming. Boot to the face. That'll be heard all around the
You
world.
weren't bought, so you're going to get dick shot.
Would be catastrophic.
Seth Rollins is going to go down for the pin.
It's all over.
But I also wouldn't mind seeing an NXT themed update. Like, I love the Retro Madness update, trust me. Having Rick Rude, Roddy Piper, Iron Sheik, JYD, and others, and Ted DiBiase in the game, great additions. That is horrible. That, however, is amazing. especially because you get 3,600 of those class keys in Mayhem United. You didn't get class keys before, so that's a big plus. I'm really happy to see that. But there is the insane difficulty of Mayhem United. Obviously trivial with the block and parry reduction team that I've been going with. I'll be clearing Mayhem United Superstar off stream. But coming up next, we're going to be trying the Evolution event. We have all 4 brackets left to go. So Insane has 19 matches. And it's got a bunch of 3 stars in it, but it also has some 4 stars. That middle path looks really dangerous. The bottom and the outer path, not so bad. But yeah, I'm really scared to death of that middle pathway. But the rewards are really good. You get 12 of the level ups. You get 125 4-star keys. You get 80 gold, which is the proper amount. So you're not actually spending gold to complete this. And you get 1,000 retro tickets. But you also get 19,000 cash and 5 of these level up 4XL, which I definitely need for Ted DiBiase. So if I can get these canisters of crap, I can probably max out Ted DiBiase. So if you like this video on the insane difficulty clear of Mayhem United, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other WWE Mayhem videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. My Instagram, which is HollywoodShono God. And the only females that I'm missing, 3-star Lita, 4-star Brawler Becky Lynch, and of course Lana, Ember Moon, and Natalia, that they just need to put them in the game. They've been gated content since Christmas. Get them in the game. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!